Hello everyone, welcome to the session. This is day number 6 and in today's session we are going to discuss a lot of new important questions. Hello Moksh. So come on fast, join this session everyone. Then we will start the question practice. And these are the most probable question. Hello Bhargav. Good afternoon beta, good afternoon. You'll be able to see most of these questions in your NEET exam because we are bringing these questions based on the analysis of previous year question papers. Hello Chaitanya. Alright. So this is your NEET 10, a game changer series in which you can easily, if you follow this 10 days, this is day number 6, and if you follow this 10 days, you will be able to score at least 650 in your NEET exam. I'm saying at least. You can do more than 650. Alright. So this is the timetable. 12 to 1 physics will be taken by me, that is Vibhati. Then we have 1:30 to 2:30 zoology class with Tanya ma'am. Then 3 to 4 we have botany class with Beena ma'am, and 4:30 to 5:30 we have chemistry class with Pawan sir. Right, so please be there in this respective slots to get the maximum benefit of NEET 10. Alright, so let's start with question number 1. A particle is moving along a straight line with uniform acceleration, covers s1 distance in nth second and s2 distance in n plus 1th second. And it is given that s1 plus s2 is equal to 1 meter. Then its velocity after n seconds from the start is. What is the velocity? What is the velocity of this particular body after n seconds from the start? Please try this one. 3 questions, Bhargav, 3 questions. 1 from logic aids, 2 from conceptual portion. Try this one everyone. Apply the concept of SNth. SNth is nothing but u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1 beta. Right. So S1 is nothing but the distance covered in nth second over here. So it is S1, which is u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1, and S2 is nothing but the distance covered in n plus 1th second. Okay, it is n plus 1th second. So it is u plus a by 2 into 2. Instead of n, you have to put n plus 1 minus 1. So it is u plus a by 2 into 2n plus 2 minus 1, which is nothing but u plus a by 2 into 2n plus 1. Okay. So this is S1 and this is S2. Alright. Well done beta, well done. Now S1 plus S2 is given as 1. Use this information to solve the question. S1 is u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1, and S2 is u plus a by 2 into 2n plus 1, and it should be equal to 1. So it is 2u plus a by 2 common. So it is 2n minus 1 plus 2n plus 1, and it should be equal to 1. Plus 1 minus 1 cancel. So what do we have? 2u plus a by 2. Just write it here. Into 4n is equal to 1. Right? Into 4n is equal to 1. So it is 2u plus 2an is equal to 1. So you can take 2 common. So it is u plus an is equal to 1 by 2, which is equal to 0.5. Right. So what do we have? 0.5 is equal to u plus a into n. So if you compare it with v is equal to u plus at, t is equal to n second, a is a, u is u, then v will be 0.5, which is equal to option B. Well done guys. Option B is the correct answer. Hello Chintu. Alright. Chaliye. Next is this question everyone. Try this one. From an elevated point P, a stone is projected vertically upwards. When it reaches a distance d below point P, its velocity is doubled. Okay, stone is projected vertically upwards with speed u. It will go up and then it will come down like this. So when it reaches the bottom, its speed is 2u, 2 times the initial speed. The greatest height reached by it above point P is. So this is point P. We have to find this height achieved by the stone before taking the U-turn. Chaliye, try this one everyone. Come on guys. Let's say height of the building is capital H over here. Acceleration due to gravity will be g downwards. So we can use this equation. V square is equal to u square plus 2as. So v square is 2u whole square. U square is u square plus 2a is g and s is equal to h. The total displacement of the body will be h over here. Right? We are starting from this point, we are ending here. So what is the total displacement? H in the direction of acceleration due to gravity. Right? So we have 4u square is equal to u square plus 2gh, capital H. Fine. And capital H is given as d. The point P is d distance above, right, from the ground level. So 3u square is equal to 2gd, and from this one you will be getting u square as 2gd divided by 3. Right? This is the value of u square. Now apply the same equation from this level to this level. Once you project the particle in upward direction, it will go up to a maximum point. Option A, well done. And then it will come back. It will take the U-turn and it will go to the ground like this. So at the highest point, its velocity is 0, right? Why it is turning back? Because its velocity is 0. It is not having any velocity, so it will not be able to go anymore. So at the highest point, its velocity is 0. Initial velocity is u. So apply the same equation from this point to this point. So we have v square is equal to u square plus 2gh. V square is 0. U square will be 2gd divided by 3 plus 2. G will be minus g now because particle is going up and acceleration due to gravity is downwards over here. Right? So it will be minus g into h. Okay. So we have 2gd divided by 3 is equal to 2gh. 2g cancel. So h is equal to d by 3, which is option A. Option A is the correct answer. Well done guys. Well done. Okay. Chaliye, one question from AC, 1 or 2. Let's try this one. X and y coordinates are 5t minus 2t square and y coordinate is 10t respectively, where x and y are in meters and t is in second. What is the acceleration of the particle at t is equal to 2 seconds? What is the acceleration of the particle at t is equal to 2 seconds? Try this one. We have position x and y in terms of time over here. Then how do we find velocity? X component of velocity will be dx upon dt and y component of velocity will be dy by dt. You have to differentiate x to get vx and you have to differentiate y to get vy over here. So differentiation of 5 times t is 5 times differentiation of t is 1 minus 2 times differentiation of t square is 2t. So it is 5 minus 4t. Similarly, for vy, differentiation of 10t. So it will be 10 times differentiation of t is 1, which is equal to 10 over here. Now, if you further differentiate vx, you will get ax. So what is vx? 5 minus 4t. So differentiation of phi is 0, minus 4 times differentiation of t is 1, which is minus 4. And differentiation of vy will give you ay, acceleration along y direction. Right, so over here 10 is a constant value, so differentiation of a constant number is 0. So acceleration along x-axis is minus 4, y-axis is 0. So net will be minus 4 meter per second square, which is option D. Well done beta, well done. Good job everyone. Chaliye. Let's move on to the next one. A projectile is given initial velocity I plus 2j. This is the initial velocity vector. That means u cos theta is equal to 1. U cos theta is the x component of velocity and u sin theta is y component of velocity, which is equal to 2. Considering x and y axis to be along the horizontal and vertical up directions, the equation of its path is. What is the equation of this path? Please try this question everyone. You have to find the equation of trajectory over here. I'll give you one short method here. So we have y is equal to x tan theta into 1 minus x by r, where r is the range over here, right? So if you divide this u sin theta divided by u cos theta, it will be tan theta. Dekho, u sin theta divided by u cos theta will give you tan theta, which is equal to 2. Okay, so we have tan theta. Now you have to find range, right? This is equation of trajectory in terms of range over here, right? So range in terms of ux uy is very simple. It is 2 times ux uy divided by g. So it is 2 times ux is u cos theta, uy is u sin theta, divided by g is 10. So it is nothing but 2 by 5. Right, that is equal to range 2 by 5. We have tan theta, we have range. Just put this values and then you will get the answer. X tan theta is 2 into 1 minus x divided by r is 2 by 5 over here. So it will be y is equal to 2x into 1 minus 5 by 2x. So y will be 2x minus 5x square, which is nothing but option A, right? All right, chaliye. So that is how it can be done. It will be difficult for me to give chapter wise weightage in this session because I have predetermined agenda of this session, right? So if you want, you can just go to the website of Sri Chaitanya, official website. You will find it there, chapter wise weightage. Okay, next is a particle is acted upon by a force of constant magnitude which is always perpendicular to the velocity. Velocity and force are perpendicular, right? The motion of the particle takes place in a plane. It follows that it is having constant velocity. Option B, its acceleration is constant. Option C, its kinetic energy is constant. Option D, it moves in a straight line over here. So in this case, if force and velocity are perpendicular, what will happen? Particle will perform circular motion, and not any circular motion, it will be performing uniform circular motion. In uniform circular motion, speed of the particle remains constant. It remains constant. Velocity is not constant because direction is changing continuously. So velocity is not constant. If velocity is changing, acceleration will be there, and acceleration is always directed towards the center, right? Acceleration is directed towards the center. So when the particle is changing its position continuously, acceleration will also change its direction continuously. So acceleration is not constant, it is changing its direction. It moves in a straight line? No, it is moving on a circular path. So its kinetic energy will be constant because kinetic energy is half mv square. V is constant in magnitude, m is constant. So half mv square is nothing but the kinetic energy, and it will be constant, which is option C over here. Chaliye, let's move on to the next question over here. Next is a chain consisting of 5 links, each of mass 0.1 kilogram. So this is of 0.1 kilogram each, and it is lifted vertically up with constant acceleration 2.5 meter per second square. The force of interaction between first and second links as shown in the figure. You have to find the force of interaction between the first and second link as shown in the figure. Chale, try this one everyone. So this is first link, and below this first link we have 4 links, second, third, fourth and fifth. Second, third, fourth and fifth. This entire portion is lifted up because of the force of interaction between 1 and 2, right? Because of the force of interaction between 1 and 2, this entire portion is being lifted up. Okay, so this portion is also moving with 2.5 meter per second square, and at the same time this is being pulled down with the help of gravity. So we have, let's say, m is the mass of each link over here. So gravity is pulling this entire portion with 4 mg in the downward direction, right? So what is the net force on this one? The force of interaction is in upward, minus 4 mg, and it should be equal to ma, where m is equal to 4m, the total mass is equal to 4m, so it is 4 ma. So F is equal to 4 mg plus 4 ma. You can take 4m common, so it is g plus a. 4, m is given as 0.1, g is 9.8 and a is 2.5. So after solving this one, you will be getting correct answers option 4.92 Newton, which is option B. Alright, chaliye. Let's try this one. The molecules of a given mass of a gas have RMS velocity of 200 at 27 and this much pressure. When the temperature and pressure of the gas are this and this respectively, the most probable velocity of its molecule in meter per second is. Okay, so for doing this question, you should remember the formula. RMS, Vrms is under root of 3 RT divided by M, and it is equal to 200. We are calculating Vrms at temperature 27 degrees Celsius, which is 27 plus 273, which is 300 Kelvin, right? So it will be under root of 3 R, T is 300 divided by M, and that is equal to 200. Now we have to calculate the most probable speed of the same gas molecule at a different temperature. So now the temperature is 127 plus 273, which is equal to 400 Kelvin. That is the new temperature. Most probable over here is, good evening beta, good afternoon, sorry, good afternoon, is under root 2 RT divided by M. T is 400 divided by M as it is, and this is your B most probable. You just have to divide these two values to get the answer. RR cancel, MM cancel, 0, 0 cancel. So this is under root of 9 divided by 2 into 4, and that is equal to 200 divided by most probable over here. So V most probable is 200 into 2 root 2 divided by 3, which is 400 root 2 divided by 3. That is how it can be done. Chaliye, let's move on to the next one. For a p-type semiconductor, which of the following statements is true? Statement 1, holes are the majority carriers and pentavalent atoms are the dopants. P-type. So holes are majority carriers, of course, but in p-type, pentavalent atoms are not the dopants, right? Okay. Here, trivalent atoms are dopant. So this is not correct. Electrons are the majority carriers? No. For p-type, holes are. So this is incorrect. Electrons are majority, again wrong. Here, holes are the majority carriers and trivalent atoms are dopants. So this is the correct answer. For p-type, holes are majority charge carriers and your trivalent atoms are dopants over here. For n-type, electrons are majority charge carriers and pentavalent atoms are used for doping. Well done guys, well done. Chaliye. Next is this one. Ball A is moving with speed of 90 meter per second, collides with another identical ball. That means both of these are having same mass, moving with speed v in the opposite direction. Okay, both are moving in the opposite direction. A comes to rest after the collision. After the collision, A is coming to rest. And coefficient of restitution is given as 0.8. The speed v of the ball B before the collision is. Alright, okay. So you have to find the speed v of ball B before the collision over here. So for this, you can apply the shortcut directly. Fine, you can apply the shortcut directly over here. Okay. So in this one, if you know this formula, for example, this is mass 1, this is mass 2. Mass 1 has mass m1 and its initial speed v1, velocity v1. m2, initial speed u2 over here. u1 and u2 are the initial speeds of m1 and m2 respectively. So after collision, the velocity of mass 1 will be v1, which is m2 minus em1 divided by m1 plus m2 times u1 plus 1 plus e m2 u2 divided by m1 plus m2. Right? Same way you can write v2 as well. The velocity of the mass 2 after collision, it is m1 minus e m2. Sorry, this is m1, this is m2. This is m2, this is m1. Divided by m1 plus m2 plus into u2 plus 1 plus e m1 u1 divided by m1 plus m2. Right? So that is how we can find v1 and v2 directly. Okay, chaliye. So over here v1 will be m1 is m minus e is 0.8, m2 is m divided by m1 plus m2 is m plus m 2m. u1 is given as 90 plus 1 plus e, which is 1 plus 0.8 is 1.8, m2 is m, u2 is v, but we will be having minus v because it is moving in the opposite direction of a. So its velocity will be minus v over here. Fine. So in this case, it will be 1.8 times m into minus v divided by m1 plus m2, which is 2m. v1 is given as 0. After the collision, a is coming to rest. That means v1 is 0. So it is m minus 0.8m is 0.2m into 90 divided by 2m, and this is minus 1.8 mv divided by 2m. So you can write it like this. This is 18m is equal to 1.8 mv. mm cancel over here. So v will be 10 meter per second. Option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. Chaliye, well done guys. Okay. Let's move on to the next one over here. Two blocks A and B of masses m and 3m respectively. A is having mass 3m, B is mass m, are connected by a massless and inextensible string over here. This is string. The whole system is suspended by the massless spring as shown in the figure. The magnitudes of acceleration of A and B immediately after the string is cut are respectively. This is one of the PYQ beta, right? I hope you guys remember this one. This is one of the PYQ from laws of motion. Okay? So if you cut the string over here, then what will happen to A and B? That we need to find. But before cutting the string, if you look at this one, so tension between A and B is equal to mg. Right, tension is balanced by mg, and if you look at A, so A is connected with spring as well as string over here. So string will try to pull this block A in the downward direction with tension T, and it is having 3 mg gravity in the downward direction. And the force over here is Kx provided by the spring in the upward direction. So Kx is balanced by 3 mg plus tension, but tension is balanced by mg over here. So Kx is nothing but 3 mg plus tension, which is 3 mg plus mg, 4 mg. This is what we have so far. Now when you cut this string, so this string will become slack immediately over here, and because of that the tension will become 0 immediately. So B will fall under the influence of gravitational force only. So acceleration of B is equal to g only, right? Acceleration of B is equal to g only. But when you look at A, right, when you look at A, so it is having 3 mg downward, and when you cut the string, immediately the spring will not gain its natural length. It takes some time to gain the natural length over here for the spring, unlike string, right? So of course, just after the cutting the string over here, the spring will still exert force 4 mg in the upward direction. So for A, the net force is 4 mg minus 3 mg, which is mg, and it should be equal to mass of A into acceleration of A. So mm cancel, so acceleration of A will be g by 3. So acceleration of A is g by 3 and acceleration of B is g, which is option C over here. Okay, option C beta. All right, well done guys, well done. Next is, a rope is wound around a hollow cylinder of mass 3 kilogram and the radius is 40 centimeter. What is the angular acceleration alpha of the cylinder if the rope is being pulled with 30 Newton over here? So this is from rotational motion. This is from torque, right? So torque provided by this force should be equal to I into alpha. What is the torque provided by this force? F into R perpendicular, and it should be I alpha. What is force? 30 Newton into radius is 0.4 and I for hollow cylinder is mr square over here, right? So it will be m, r square is 0.4 ka square into alpha. 0.4 cancel. So alpha will be 30 divided by 3 into 0.4, which is 100 divided by 4, which is nothing but the 25 radian per second square, which is option B over here. Well done beta. Option B is the correct answer. Chaliye, let's move on to the next one. The acceleration of an electron due to the mutual attraction between the electron and a proton when they are 1.6 angstrom apart is. The separation between electron and proton is 1.6 angstrom over here. Mass of electron is given, charge on electron is given, and 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught value is given. So this electron will be attracted towards the proton by the force 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r square. Yes, well done beta. Right. So force of attraction in this case is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r square, and it should be equal to mass of electron into acceleration of electron. So acceleration is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 to the power 9. Q1, charge on electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 into charge on proton is Q2, which is the same value. So we can square it, divided by R square is 1.6 angstrom, no? So it is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 10 angstrom divided by mass of electron, which is given as 9 into 10 power minus 31. Yes. Now rest all is calculation, right? You can do it. Rest all is calculation. 9 will cancel, 1.6 square will cancel each other. So after solving 10 to the power, you'll be getting 10 to the power 22 meter per second square. All right. Yes. Option D is the correct answer. Okay. Option D is the correct answer. Chaliye. Let's try this one. This is another from your rotational motion from moment of inertia. 4 identical rods, each of mass m. These are the 4 identical rods over here. First, second, third and fourth. Each of mass m and length L are arranged like this to make a square frame. Okay. In XY plane as shown in the figure. What is the moment of inertia of the system about z-axis? So this will be beta z-axis. You have to find the moment of inertia about z-axis of the system. Fine? Chaliye. Try this one, try this one. Yeah, please try this one. Please try this one everyone. Option D. All right. Option B. We have two different answers. Okay. For two rods, it is direct. For two rods, you have to apply parallel axis theorem. Option B. Alright, so for this rod and this rod, the axis of rotation is passing through the end of the rod. So for this it is ml square by 3 plus ml square by 3. Okay. Now here for this rod, this is the center of mass, and for this rod as well, this is the center of mass. Okay, so we can't tell anything directly about this rod as well as this rod, because axis is not passing through the end. The axis is slightly away from it. The axis is slightly away from it, right? So moment of inertia about its center is ml square by 12, and moment of inertia about this center is ml square by 12. Fine. Now what is the distance between this axis and this axis? So you have to find this distance. So this is L by 2. Fine. So this will be, if you apply Pythagoras theorem, let me change the color, L by 2 and L. So it will be under root of L square plus L square by 4, which is under root of 5 L square by 4. This is nothing but the D. Hai na? This axis is like this and this is like this. So this is nothing but the D. Alright. So over here, for this rod, moment of inertia will be ml square by 12 plus md square, which is m. D square will be 5l square by 4. And same for this rod as well, beta. Same for this rod as well. This rod is like this. This is the axis which is passing through the center of mass, and we have to find this D distance, because this is the distance between these two parallel axes. So D will be same as before. It will be same as before. So you can just multiply it by 2. You can just multiply it by 2 over here. Fine. So correct answer after solving this one, correct answer will be option B, 10 ml square by 3 over here. Okay, chaliye. So that is how you have to do it, beta. For this two rod, axis is passing through the end, but this rod and this rod, axis is not passing through any of the end of the rod, neither it is passing through the center of mass. So for center of mass, ml square by 12, find this D and then apply parallel axis theorem. For this as well, these two are parallel axes. So it is D, find this D and apply this parallel axis theorem over here. Okay, chaliye. Next is this one over here. Two similar thin equiconvex lenses of focal length f each are kept coaxially in contact with each other such that the equivalent to focal length is f1. So if each of this having focal length f over here, the equivalent focal length 1 upon f1 should be 1 upon f plus 1 upon f, right? That is how we write the equivalent focal length of the combination. 1 upon f equivalent is 1 upon f1 plus 1 upon f2 plus 1 upon f3 and so on. Okay. Now when the space between the lenses is filled with glycerin, which has the same refractive index as that of the glass. So now what we are doing? We are filling this space over here with glycerin, which has the same refractive index as that of the glass. Then equivalent focal length of this combination is f2. Then what is the ratio of f1 to f2? That is what they are asking. Chalo, if you want, you can try this one. What is the ratio of f1 to f2 in this one? Chaliye. Try this one everyone, try this one. Focal length of this one is F, 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 and focal length of this one will be minus F. Why? Because radius of curvature R1 and R2 is same, but this is behaving like the middle portion where we are putting glycerin is behaving like what? It is behaving like a concave lens over here. These two are convex. This is a concave lens of same radius of curvature and same refractive index over here, right? So if focal length of this is F, then it will be minus F over here. So 1 upon F2 is 1 upon F minus 1 upon F plus 1 upon F. Now you have to write the focal length for this one as well, because we have 3 lenses over here. So 1 upon F1 is 2 upon F, 1 upon F2 is 1 by F. So F1, capital F1 is F by 2 and capital F2 is F only. So F1 upon F2 is F by 2 divided by F is 1:2, which is option D. Okay, which is option D. Chaliye. All right. ठीक है. Well done, guys. Hello, everyone. Try this one. Following figures show the arrangement of a bar magnet, of bar magnets in different configuration. We have 4 different configuration. This is one of the PYQ beta. Okay. Each magnet has magnetic dipole moment is equal to M. Which configuration has the highest net magnetic dipole moment? Try this one. This is again from magnetism and matter, and it is the application of vector addition. Option D. Okay, chaliye, try this one. This is one of the PYQ beta. Now in this chapter we don't have, hello beta, we don't have, hello everyone, Earth's magnetism, right? So you might get questions like this. You have to decide the angles. Here the magnetic dipole moment is from south to north. So these two are mutually perpendicular. So in the first case angle is 90 degree. South to north, these two are anti-parallel. In second case it is 180 degree. In the third case it is 30 degree, and in the fourth case it is 60 degree over here. Okay, chaliye. Option B, well done, well done. So for this, the summation will be under root of m1 square plus m2 square plus 2 m1 m2 cos 90 degree, which is 0, which is under root of 2m square, which is m root 2. Okay. For B, it is straight away 0 because both are equal and opposite. So for B, it is straight away 0. Okay. Now third one is angle is 30 degree, cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. So it will be under root of m square plus 2 m root 3 by 2. 2 cancel. So it will be under root of 2m square plus root 3 m square, which is m times under root of 2 plus root 3. So this is for the third one. For fourth one, angle is 60 degree. Right, 60 degree is what? Cos 60 degree is 1 by 2. So in this case, it will be under root of m1 square plus m2 square plus 2 m1 m2 cos 60 degree, which is 1 by 2. So it will be under root of 3m square. So it is under root 3 times m. Okay. So of course, out of this 4, A, B, C and D, the C one is the maximum one. Right, because it is 2 plus root 3, which is root 3 is 1.7. So it will be 2 plus 1.7 is 3.7. So it is m root 2, m times root of 3.73, and this is root 3m, and the second one is 0. So out of this A, B, C and D, the C one is maximum, right? So yeah, correct answer is option C. That is how it can be done. All right, chaliye. ठीक है. Next is this one. A ray of light incident on a 60 degree angled prism of refractive index root 2 suffers minimum deviation. The angle of incidence is, right? So this is the question from ray optics from prism topic. Try this one. You can apply this formula. Mu is equal to sine A plus delta m by 2 divided by sine of A by 2 for minimum deviation. Here A plus delta m by 2 is nothing but angle of incidence. So it can be written as sine I divided by sine of A by 2 only. We have to find I, angle of incidence, not delta m. Okay, chaliye, try this one. Option A, well done, well done. Option B, ठीक है फटाफट से everyone. Come on. Mu is root 2 is equal to sine I divided by sine of A by 2, which is sine of 60 by 2, sine 30. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. So sine I is equal to root 2 times 1 by 2, which is 1 by root 2. Sine I is 1 by root 2 when I is 45 degree. So correct answer is option C. When I is 45 degree, yes, sine I will be 1 by root 2. Option C is the correct answer. Well done beta, well done. Chaliye. Next is this one. The maximum number of possible interference maxima for slit separation is twice the wavelength in YDSCR. If D is equal to 2 lambda, then how many maximum possible maximas you can see on the screen during interference pattern? For maxima, d sine theta, path difference should be equal to n lambda over here. So in order to get the maxima up to its maximum capacity, this theta jo aega, this theta will be approximately 90 degree, right? So over here, sine 90 degree will be 1, so d should be n lambda, but d is equal to 2 lambda, so 2 lambda is equal to n lambda, so n is 2. That means what? This is screen. At n is equal to 0, will be having central maxima, n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, will be having first maxima and second maxima. But this is symmetrical structure, so we'll be having one more maxima at n is equal to -1 and at n is equal to -2. So in total, we'll be able to see 5 maxima for this specified condition. We'll be able to see 5 maxima over here, which is option B. All right? Okay, chaliye. Next is this one. The velocity of light in air is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and in medium it is root 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. The Brewster angle of the medium is, chaliye, what is the Brewster angle of the medium? So mu is equal to C by V and mu is equal to tan of theta B, where theta B is the Brewster angle. Try this one, everyone. Yeah, well done. Option D, option C, okay. I'm getting different answers over here. Mu is nothing but C by V. So it is 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by root 3 times 10 to the power 8. So it will be root 3. Now tan of theta B should be root 3 over here. Tan is equal to root 3 when the angle is 60 degree, right? So correct answer is option B. Well done bacho. Correct answer is option B. Tan is 60 degree. Yes, well done beta. Chaliye, let's move on to the next one. This is from mechanical properties of solids. A uniform cube is subjected to a volume compression if each side is decreased by 1 centimeter. dl upon L is 1%, which is 1 by 100, which is 0.01. Then volumetric strain is, what is the volumetric strain? So we have to find delta V upon V. Volume is L cube. So delta V upon V is nothing but 3 times delta L upon L. And delta L upon L is given as 0.01. Try this one. We have option D. Well done, well done. So it is 3 times 0.01 which is equal to 0.03. Well done. चलिए, बहुत ही बढ़िया. Next is this one. The formula power is equal to x square minus b divided by 80, where x is the distance, b is power and t is time. The dimensional formula of A is, what is the dimensional formula of A? Alright bachcho, try this one, try this one. Option C, well done, well done. Option C, well done. Power is force into velocity, right? So force is mlt minus 2, velocity is lt minus 1. So it will be ml square t minus 3. That is the dimensional formula of power. Now, according to the principle of homogeneity, we equate similar physical quantity. That means if it is power, it should represent power, right? So over here, power is ml square t minus 3 and it should be equal to dimension of this divided by dimension of this. So it is what? X square is nothing but distance square, fine. So it will be L square divided by dimension of A into dimension of T is T. So from this one, dimension of A will be L square cancel. It will be 1 upon m t minus 3 into t. So it is m inverse t square. It is m inverse t square, which is option C. Option C is the correct answer, not option D beta. Fine. Okay. Chaliye. Next is this one. The radius of a planet is r. A satellite revolves around it in a circle of radius small r. This is a planet of radius r. A satellite is revolving around it in a circle of radius small r over here with angular velocity omega naught. The acceleration due to gravity on the planet's surface is. What is the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the planet? Try this one everyone. Come on guys, try this one. Option C. The satellite is revolving around the planet in circular path. That means someone has to provide centripetal force, right? That centripetal force is provided by the gravitational force between planet and the satellite, which is G m1 m2 divided by r square, and it should be equal to m omega naught square into r. So mm cancel. So we have Gm as omega naught into r cube, right? Now what is the acceleration due to gravity on the surface? It is Gm divided by r square. Gm is omega naught into r cube divided by r square. Omega naught into r cube, omega naught square into r cube divided by capital R square. So this is option D. Option D is the correct answer. Well done guys, well done. Good job. Chaliye. Let's move on to this one. Two satellites A and B of masses m1 and m2, where m1 is 2 times m2, are moving in circular orbits of radii r1 and r2, where r1 is 4 times r2 over here, respectively, around the earth. If the time periods are Ta and Tb respectively, then ratio of Ta to Tb is, again this is from gravitation, Kepler's law. Try this one. Ta upon Tb whole square should be equal to r1 upon r2 whole cube. T square is directly proportional to R cube, right? Chaliye, try this one, try this one. Option D. क्या होगा? R1 upon R2 is given as 4. So it is 4 cube, which is equal to 64. TA upon TB whole square, option B, well done beta, well done. TA upon TB whole square is 64. So TA upon TB will be under root of 64, which is equal to 8, which is option B. Well done, bachcho, well done. Chaliye. Next is this one. At constant pressure, the ratio of increase in volume of an ideal gas per degree rise in Kelvin temperature to its original volume is. You have to find delta V upon V if delta T is equal to 1 Kelvin at constant pressure. Okay. So if pressure is constant, V is directly proportional to T, PV is equal to nRT. So basically delta V upon V should be equal to delta T upon T, right? We have to find this one, delta T is given as 1. Now you can identify the correct option over here. Option C, well done. Well done guys, well done. Option C is the correct answer. Delta T will be 1, so it will be 1 upon T only. Fine. Okay, option C is the correct answer. Next is this one. A gas mixture consists of 2 moles of oxygen and 4 moles of neon. At temperature T, neglecting all vibrational modes, calculate the total internal energy of the system. You have to find the total internal energy of the system. So internal energy of the gas having n moles and degree of freedom F is F by 2 nRT. Okay. Chaliye, try this one. F by 2 nRT. F is the degree of freedom. It is 5 for diatomic gas like oxygen, O2, and it is equal to 3 for monoatomic gas like helium, neon, etc. Option D, alright. Chaliye, try this one. For oxygen, F by 2, 5 by 2, N is 2 into RT. So it will be 5 RT. And for neon, it will be F by 2, 3 by 2, N is 4 into RT. It will be 6 RT. So total energy will be 5 RT plus 6 RT, 11 RT. So it should be option B. Option B is the correct answer. Alright. Last question of today's session. In a thermodynamic process, pressure of a fixed mass of a gas is changed in such a manner that the gas molecule gives out 30 joules of heat. The system is giving out heat. That means delta Q will be negative. And 10 joules of work is being done on the system. We are doing some work on the system. So work done will be negative. If the initial internal energy of the gas was 40 joules, what is the final internal energy of the gas? So you have to apply first law of thermodynamics over here. Delta Q is equal to delta U plus delta W. Delta Q is minus 30 is equal to change in internal energy and delta W is minus 10. So delta U will be minus 20 joules. But change in internal energy is what? Option C, well done. It is U final minus U initial, and that should be minus 20. So U final is 40 minus 20, that is 20 joules, which is option B. Well done guys, well done. Good job everyone. Right, so that is how this can be done. We have one more surprise for you guys. We are launching Vedya 2025 batch, and if you want to be a part of this ultimate long-term NEET course, please fill the Google form which is given in the description box over here. In this batch, we'll be focusing on physics and chemistry more. We'll deep focus on critical chapters. Apart from this, we'll be practicing 20,000 plus questions along with 30 weekend tests and 15 grand test for you. Right, so please fill the Google form which is given in the description box for more information. Alright, so like this video, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next class that will be tomorrow at the same time with some more amazing questions over here. Thank you so much. Take care, bachcho. Bye bye.